And this bag says that you can put it in the microwave, but y'all, don't put these in the microwave. Hey y'all, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Brittany Devon. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can see when I post. If you're not new, welcome back. So we're here today with a haul, but this is a Trader Joe's haul. Typically, like on a day-to-day, I don't shop at Trader Joe's. Like, I used to shop at Trader Joe's really heavy, maybe like 5 to 7 years ago. And you know what, maybe even like 4 years ago, I used to shop at Trader Joe's super heavy. Like, I would do all of my shopping at Trader Joe's, like literally everything. Like before I had transitioned to alkaline vegan, which I'm not anymore, but we'll get into that later. So before I transitioned to alkaline vegan, I've always been either like, at one point in like middle school, or actually in 5th grade, I was a vegetarian. My friend Monica, she was a vegetarian, and then, you know, like being a kid, you're very impressionable. And she was a vegan, and I was like, I'm about to try this too. You know what? I think she was a vegetarian because she used to eat cheese. So yeah, she was a vegetarian. She used to bring like veggie sandwiches and stuff, and I became a vegetarian too. So I would literally pack my lunch and bring it to school. So I would bring like a sandwich and maybe like some fruit and some chips and like a juice, but my sandwich would literally be bread. I would put mayo and mustard, black olives, I would do cheese, pickles, and like tomatoes, and that would literally be like my lunch. So I guess I started early. And I've always kind of been like conscious of what I'm eating. Like, there have been times where I'm not as conscious, or I want to eat, so I just eat. But for the most part, I try to do my due diligence in feeding my body what it needs as far as like nutrients and stuff. So typically I don't shop at Trader Joe's just because of a lot of the things that I would get there are processed, and I try not to eat as much processed foods. I typically will shop at like Sprouts Farmers Market and things like that. But because it is, it's not a short week, but this is the Monday of Thanksgiving, and we all know like Thursday, Friday, for the most part, you're just eating Thanksgiving food and leftovers, and then, you know, you kind of, by Friday, honestly, I'm tired of the food, but I might eat a little plate that morning, but like for the rest of the weekend, I don't want no more Thanksgiving food. So I went to Trader Joe's because, again, Trader Joe's is one of the places for me where I feel like I can get a lot of snacks, or I can buy a few things that'll hold me over for a couple of days, and then I'll be fine. So like, typically I don't get like any meats from there, although I used to get their chicken tenders. They have like organic chicken tenders in there. They're like maybe $4 or $5 or $6 a pack. I would get those, but I don't really eat chicken like that anymore. So yeah. I try to stay away from processed foods or foods that have citric acid and stuff like that in it, just because citric acid sometimes can be pork. A lot of people don't know that. But yeah, the more I learn about food, the more I want to do a little better as far as like feeding my body and what my body needs for food. So with all that being said, let's get into this Trader Joe's haul. So this haul is really a lot of snacks. I typically don't buy snacks either, just because if I have a bag of chips in my house, they gone. Like, I don't have the self-control to just eat like a little at a time, especially when it comes to like chips. Like, I'm a potato type of person. I love French fries, potato wedges, crispy crowns, tater tots, you name it, I love potatoes. So like, if I have chips in my house, but again, this is the week of Thanksgiving. So we have today, Tuesday, Wednesday, before Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna need some little things, and then I haven't been taking stuff to work, but I've been wanting to like buy snacks that I can just grab and go. So this is gonna be a lot of snacks, but let's get into it. So our first thing from Trader Joe's is these Veggie Sticks. They are a potato snack. but they're flavored with spinach and tomato. Technically, these probably aren't the healthiest, but they don't have any citric acid, and for the most part, everything in here I can pronounce. The only thing I don't care for in here is like the potassium chloride, but everything else is pretty good. Minus the cornstarch. And so I know it's getting cold outside, but these are like my favorite little popsicles. Unfortunately, these do have citric acid in it, so I don't buy these often, but I haven't had these in probably over a year, so I wanted to indulge. This pack has only 4 bars in it, so it's not like I'm just gonna be like eating 10 of them. If you are at Trader Joe's, y'all, try these. They're real good. Typically when you go into a grocery store, you have the perimeter of the store. So I try to stay in the perimeter just because your perimeter is like all of your produce, fruits, veggies, stuff like that. And then you'll have like your meat, seafood sections. And sometimes you might have like freezer section just depending on what store you're in. But then there's like meat, cheeses, or sandwich meat, cheeses, and stuff like that. So I don't eat dairy. I'm gonna have some macaroni and cheese for Thanksgiving, but I typically don't eat dairy because it breaks my skin out. But I like to stay in like the produce section just because I try to eat a veggie-based or plant-based diet. And I typically don't like pre-cut things just because what factory I'll cut these things in, or which I use to cut these things. But again, I was at Trader Joe's and I couldn't find any whole butternut squash, so I got the kind that was already pre-cut. And this bag says that you can put it in the microwave, but y'all, don't put these in the microwave. You're killing all the nutrients. The microwave kills all nutrients in all food. It literally zaps it. Yeah, these are just pre-cut butternut squash, nothing special. I got some cherry tomatoes. I love tomatoes, and a lot of the things that I buy, I try to follow Dr. Sabi's nutritional guide. I don't look at the updated ones just because, not saying that their work isn't the same because he isn't alive anymore, but he isn't alive anymore, so I use his original nutritional guide, and I can link that in the description box or put it in the description box if I remember. I got some salted plantain chips, and I also got some sweet plantains. So these are like my favorite little guilty snack pleasure. They're like a little sweet, but they're still kind of like in chip form. So if you like hummus, you can do these with hummus, or I just eat them plain. Like this bag, if I open it tonight, this bag would be gone. So I'm probably not gonna open it tonight. And this only has 2 ingredients in it, so we love. This on the other hand has, this only has 4 ingredients in it, so we love this as well. So when I buy these, I like to eat them with this salsa. Typically, I will make my own salsa, but this week I'm being lazy and I didn't get to go to Sprouts, so I didn't get to get all the ingredients I needed to make my own salsa. But this is definitely, the perfect alternative. And there is no citric acid in here, so you know. Sometimes with this though, I might cut like some extra onions and jalapenos and just add it to thicken it a little bit. And sometimes I even will add some cilantro in this too, just to make it like a full salsa. So this is the seaweed. This is the one with sea salt. I normally like to get the wasabi kind, but they were all out. A lot of the things that I wanted to get today, they were out, and I know that's because of the shortage in food, but it's like, we need our stuff. So next we have organic dried mango strips, and I bought 2 bags of these because this bag might be gone tonight. It is 5:26. I haven't ate a meal today, so yeah, these will probably be gone tonight. I love dried mango strips, And these are organic, so the only ingredient in here is mangoes. These are perfect on the go. Like typically, if you watched my what's in my bag, not this brand, but mango strips are normally in my bag. I like to take them to work. They're a perfect snack. So I got 2 avocados, organic avocados, nothing special. I love avocados. I eat them with everything. I literally put avocados on, with everything. And I got a can of pink salmon. I typically don't normally get the canned salmon just because I'm weird about canned foods, but I wanted to make some canned salmon patties, so I don't know when I'm gonna make them, but I just bought this just in case I felt like making them this week. And if you know, you know, Trader Joe's has some cheap wine, and I typically am a Riesling type of girl, but I've never seen this in Riesling before, or if they have, I probably never tried it. So I normally get the white Zinfandel kind, and I think this is only $3.29. And normally my mom's like, oh, what's the alcohol percentage? So it's 10.5% alcohol. If you know, you know. Okay, so next I just got some organic kale. I try to eat a lot of salads. Sometimes I put kale in my smoothies. Sometimes I like to make kale chips with my dehydrator. Sometimes I put kale in my veggies when I do stir fries. We use kale a lot. A bag of sunflower seeds. These are only 99 cents. And so, okay, when I used to buy these, they used to be so good. Like, I really like the Frito-Lay brand sunflower seeds, just because they're just the right amount of saltiness, but they're not like over salty. But lately, the sunflower seeds have not been that good. Like, David's normally is a nasty brand, but they have been better than Frito-Lay. And when I did buy these, probably like a few years, I probably bought a bag of these maybe last year, and they weren't as salty, but these looked a little saltied up. So we're gonna try these and see if they have enough salt or not. I got 2 apples, Honeycrisp Apples. They're my favorite and they're organic. So these. So next we have these. I had more, but I ate one in the car because I haven't ate anything today. So I got 4 different flavors. Oh yeah, I ate my apple. No, I ate my apple blueberry. No, which one did I eat in the car? Wild berry. But these are just little fruit wraps. I remember being a kid going to the grocery store and my grandma would buy us like fruit wraps, but they were almost kind of like a fruit roll-up, but they weren't fruit roll-ups. And they were only like 69 cents, I think, when we were younger. So this reminds me of them. I got 4 different flavors. So I got the apple raspberry, I got the apple and wild berry, I got the apple and blueberry, and I got the apple and strawberry. These are cute, good to just like throw in your purse and go. Okay, these don't have citric acid in them either. I didn't check before I bought them, just because I normally buy these, but I got some red potatoes because I am making mashed potatoes with my meal tonight. I like purple mash, but I can never find purple mash. I can only find purple potatoes at Harris Teeter. I've never found them at Sprouts nor Whole Foods, which is crazy. Lastly, I got some naan. So I like to eat Indian food, or I like to make Indian inspired dishes. And honestly, this is better than naan that they have at Passage to India. If you're in Charlotte and you ever try Passage to India, their naan is really good. But when you put this in the oven and like put a little bit of avocado oil on top of it and season it a little bit with pink Himalayan salt, basil, thyme, this is the best naan I've had. And this has a lot of ingredients in it, but it's 4 slices and I'm probably not gonna eat all 4. But that is it for my Trader Joe's haul. I'm probably gonna do, I'm about to open this, but I'm probably gonna do a haul on Sprouts and Whole Foods next. Thank you guys. Thank you all for watching my Trader Joe's haul. Let me know any of these things that you get. There's a few other things that I normally get from Trader Joe's, but with all the shortages, a lot of things were out. Like, I like to get their Kale Chips, but when I get their Kale Chips, I'll season them with cayenne, a little more seasoning. So I put like cayenne pepper in them, a little bit of onion powder, and a little bit of Himalayan salt. Sometimes I might get a few of their frozen things, but I really don't dip and dab with the frozen unless it's like, I don't want to cook tonight, so let me just get something I can throw in the oven. But typically I like to make my own meals just because I do like to cook. I just don't like to clean up afterwards. But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed this haul. Let me know if you want to see more like it. Comment below and let me know if you tried any of the things that I got. Comment below if you've tried the other flavors of the wine. I'm not really a Chardonnay or a Pinot Grigio girl, but if y'all think it's good, let me know and I'll give it a try. And I'll see you guys in my next haul.